You know that passage in 1 Timothy where Jesus is saying people will be lovers of self, lovers of money, boastful, proud, arrogant, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God? I think it's very important that we note that that verse is not about unbelievers, because in the very last part of that verse, it says having a form of godliness, but denying its power. And it says from such people turn away. Many of us have lived as that lukewarm Christian that was a lover of money, that was boastful, proud, arrogant. We slandered, we gossiped. And when Christ called us and gave us this new life, we can look back at that life and be ashamed of it and say, I want nothing to do with that anymore. And continue to walk forward in our newness of life into the calling, into the light, and stay away from darkness and avoid darkness. But even though we've came out of darkness, there's still going to be other people who we once walked in darkness with who also profess Christ. And we have to still leave that past behind and walk forward into the light. And that doesn't mean that we just turn away from every single person and judge people and look down on them. No, but we be wise as serpents and innocent as doves, meaning we know when to stay away from certain people. And we know that, not to be deceived, that bad company corrupts good morals. Sorry, my son's stemming. He has autism. And so we have to understand that, the Bible warned us that in the last days, his church would be the ones falling away from him. And that's what we're seeing. I talk to people all the time. I'm an evangelical. And anytime I mention obedience to Christ, his people get offended. When I mention turning from sin, his people get offended. They're like, Jesus died for my sins so I can sin. And I don't understand that mentality. There's no fear of the God. There's nobody. The church is like literally calling good evil and evil good. There's a lot of compromising Christians. There's a lot of Christians who have not committed to God, because lukewarmness is just what it is. I'm going to say what it is. It's a commitment issue. It's you want your cake and you want to eat it too. And you can't. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You have to pick. And so as Christians today, I including, let's step forward and not be hypocrites. Let's be lights in the world. Let's profess Christ, but also possess the Holy Spirit. And let's break the strongholds of the devil. And let's not deny the power of God by how we live, but let's show the power of God by breaking free from Satan's strongholds and turning from sin. God bless.